Stand down.
Stand down.
Hey, hey! What did I just say? Okay. Good. Good.
I can't believe the news today. I can't close my eyes and I can't go away. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday.
Okay, Sunday Bloody Sunday. Hopefully you'll actually see this today, because last night's video sat evidently never got published. Thanks, Sharky. So today we're looking at Spooky, the horseradish version. Take some spooky my ass. Okay. First we put in 2 ounces. Looks like I'm gonna have to pick up another vodka. Oh, I have some, but it's no good. Of course, I have 4 gallons of it down at Jolson's. Okay. The tactical stir stick. And definitely happy Father's Day out there to all of the fathers. What I think is funny is Lily actually called me on Mother's Day to wish me a happy Mother's Day. That's because she felt that I was the only parent worth a shit for the longest amount of time. After the fact, it made me feel a lot better, and that's what I keep telling Mike next door. Your ex-wife feeds the kids full of so many lies. It's just, that was something I was proud that I never did. It took its toll when you gotta wait for your kids to come around, but now that they are, I don't personally know why she has anything to do with her mother, because her mother's toxic. That would be the nicest thing I could say in a parenting role. Where the other one, as you well know, Samantha, said, "Adios, bitch." I don't know, what, 8 years ago? And hasn't spoken to her since. So, yeah, there's only 14 comments as of right now, so compared to yesterday, this could be a dreamer. Not to mention, hopefully, even though the sun hasn't been out all day and it stopped raining maybe 6 o'clock this morning, that it's going to be dry enough that I can at least mow the backyard. Mike took care of the front, but you know, he's afraid to cross over into the backyard. Smells pretty good. Cheers. It's got a little zest that you feel, nice titties, a little zest that you feel like on the top of your throat. Maybe a little bit of the hey, I kind of like that. A little bit of the effervescence of the horseradish. I still am not entirely sure that I would say, ooh, horseradish. If I, maybe I'll take that back. But I mean, it's not like so overwhelming. But then again, I like horseradish. So I'm guessing if you don't like horseradish, you'd probably start by not picking up a bottle of something that says horseradish in big bold print on it. As a matter of fact, horseradish is like 10 times the size of Bloody Mary mix. So there's kind of like a little clue in the label. Received a package late yesterday to Master Bader. I'll get caught up to, there was at least five comments on the raspberry hard tea. Multi-Gunman says I'm late, now what? Spankings by from Mr. 27. Mike says cheers. Cheers, Mike. And Mike, in case you missed it, I know you watch them all the way through. Maybe the comment will still be coming, but yeah, if you're interested in getting rid of some of that med stuff, let me know. Sharky says, cheers all, Brewbomi. Double posting videos now, laugh out loud Sunday over here, and the girls won the outdoor season championship with 6 games played, 6 wins, racking up plus 80 goals in the stats, 144 scored and 64 against. Didn't shoot that, dropped part of it. Here we go. Him also on the raspberry. Yeah, Freckles. I'm willing to do a little hell time. He says, wait a minute. There's comments with hearts on the video, but no new one on either channel. What happened? Evidently, I can't win. I can't win, evidently, because I always speed through and hit all the clicks. It was on the publish page, but it just never went to publish. So when you, Sharky, asked me about it, I was like, shit. So I'm gonna walk downstairs. I'm gonna move the Mies. The computer's gonna come to life, and it's gonna be sitting there either unlisted or unpublished. Unpublished. Then he says, Foxtrot 7. Foxtrot 7 is a hit, and that one is laying on the bottom of the ocean. Should have wrote a date on this. Christine's like, did I do good or did I do bad? It's like, maybe it's just the luck of the draw. I don't know. So it's Poco 1, Sharky with 2 kills. And I think I can safely pack this up for the trip back to Jolson's. I'm pretty sure that nobody is going to put that here, going ashore. And then Sharky says being first. Well, since how I told him I'd be going downstairs and checking on it, I guess he has absolutely no excuses. And I wanted to say, because Jay asked about it, Jay, here you go. Now, there's one flaw in the whole plan. The spacing on the rails of the Desert Eagle are obviously not 1916 spacing, because the through bolt on the tightener and the little spacer, which, as you can see how it was resolved, and the little spacer do not coincide with the spaces on here. I mean, this does fit in there. Yeah, so there's two screws. There's two screws that hold it on, and then you can tighten this down. And with that on there, it's clamped to the rail, and it's just not... I don't see how this would ever be an issue, because it still is catching the through bolt from the tightening mechanism. So instead of being locked in two places like it would on a Picatinny rail, it's locked in by one rail so that it can't move forward or backwards, and then it's clamped, and right now I just have it hand tight on here, but it is an interesting idea. I mean, if you're a weapon, I'm trying to think of what I have that has that big of a rail underneath though. I probably have the exact same issue. Longest gun with a rail on the bottom of it. I believe the double stack. So you would have to go exclusively on that front one. Obviously, the Glock. Yeah, I didn't think this all through before the. Yeah, it would not work on a Glock. The trigger interferes. A trigger guard interferes first. The double stack would be a good candidate right now. It has the Viridian laser that was. Ooh, Jay, I'm getting a partial chubby going on here. Okay, that's weird. Still grabbing the rail, but for some reason the rail is not quite as deep enough, but it would never fall off, and the flap, the thing is like right there. I can guarantee you Pete can't make me a fucking holster for this though, can he? Excuse me, I think I have the yes. Sorry about that. I had the thread adapter on the wrong way. You shouldn't see all that silver. I better turn the safety on so the empty gun can't by accidentally shoot my hand. Oh, that's why the thread protector was all shiny, because yes, it will actually hit the barrel, which. But yeah, Jay, you were wondering about this. The downside is you'd have to take that front key set out of there, and for some reason the the rail isn't quite as deep on this as the lugs are on the Eagle. I think it probably it kind of looks like it works the best on the Eagle, and there's lots of spots you could put it. You could have it, let's see, that would be the you have to get it up past there. That's as back as it would be able to go, because otherwise the barrel starts to ramp up and then it hits the bottom of the light. And if you purchase the one that has the guarding under it, because this is the prototype, because I said, hey, wasn't quite sure what I'd do with the prototype. All of a sudden it's here on the Desert Eagle. And it is not sitting. It was sitting a little cockeyed. I don't want to tear up the dip, but then again, I am amazed at the fact that as of right now, there's zero wear anywhere on here. I mean, even where there might be some muzzle flash, so yeah, if you took that out of there, ooh, someone with well, actually, I wouldn't even take Jay's skill set. If I was saying that if I wanted to use this on the 10 millimeter, this is just a little bit taking up more space, but this is just threaded. It's not actually rotating in here, so you could take this completely off and clearance with either a grinder or a file, and take a little bit off of the top of this to lower it down a little bit more, and then it would sit perfectly on like the 10 millimeter. And Jeremy had called to say that he had his bezel fall right off, and his recommendation was to put some Loctite on here. Well, this one was on Alice for quite a while. Actually, the last time it got shot, it had the other ones. And Jeremy, I will take your recommendation and take these and throw a little Loctite on it. But someday I would like to resolve the issue with the color coming off of the anodizing. I'm sure there's some kind of etching that you can get that will do that, because for Christ's sakes, here's barbecue paint right now. So I could probably make these blue again with nothing more than some rubbing alcohol and a rag, would be my guess. But yeah, Jeremy, I'll next time I have those out, I'll check that. I mean, why they even made it so the bezel's even unscrewed, I have no idea. I mean, they flat out tell you that basically taking it apart is going to void the warranty. So I guess if I take them apart and they find Loctite in there, they'll void the warranty. Sharky on the right video. Nice intro, babe. Now I need to go fishing. Yeah, anybody that's about to ask, that was Aaron Lewis. He started off. Well, I mean, I guess I don't know Aaron Lewis's total history, but last time I saw him in concert, he was with Stained. right? I think so. Oh. Now he kind of does his own thing. I think. I don't even know that. I don't know his goddamn history, okay? I just know he's a true patriot. And I think if he had the opportunity, he'd probably use his guitar to end the Liberal administration. You know, just hit some... God, it's a nice farm. I'd be willing to hoe that garden. Hey, we made it 20 minutes so far. Oh, that's right, I was in the middle of opening something. Okay, Korean spicy salted seafood jaggle? Oh, I hope it's supposed to be all mushroomed out at the top, like it's under tremendous pressure. Okay, evidently it's just the design of the... Well, maybe not. If whatever this shit is sprays all over the... Oh, you were... Yeah, we had pressure. Right now, Cobra would already have chucked it into the garbage. I would truly like to know where some of you come up with this shit. Well, seems how nothing is in English, and it literally looks like it's filled with my God. What in the absolute fuck? Squid? An entire squid? I'm guessing. Several of them. God damn it! You guys make it so interesting just to want to just go in and... I mean, it's been such a long time since I've had some good fucking mystery seafood. Yep, no English. No English, eh? No? Nope, not a fucking clue. Wait a second. It's 250 grams of something. And then the only other word I see on here is pet. P-E-T. Let me, Geez, well, I don't know. I guess it has FDA on it. I'll just send this to Cobra. I know how much he'd like to give this a try. Reminds me of this time my roommate had a date over, and I heard him say, "Someone get me a rag, my hand stinks." It's nothing really. I'm just trying to get that paint off my hand. Another personal favorite. She looks like Jared's mother from the Pretender series. I always thought Jared's mother was hotter because she actually had a chest. Miss Parker, she had chesticles. Don't get me wrong, but she was still. Okay, Sharky still on the right video. Fun fact, I'm watching this one on my phone while I still have 5 minutes left on the last one, which is being played on the kitchen screen. Then, SH on the raspberry one, he says, after I made first on the newest one, I love user error when publishing stuff on YouTube. Also, now I want some Asian. It's funny that you say that. I know you're talking about the outro girl, but... Sharky, and now this one made it to the main screen. Carry on. Bad says, greetings, Captain. I hope that best beer is better than the best economy ever. Yes. It's not undrinkable because our economy is definitely on everything unsupportive. So have you heard that Trump would like to abolish federal income taxes? Hey, fuck all of you ass fucks at the IRS. You, what'd they hire? 80,000 additional FBI agents, plus they ordered guns and ammunition. Oh, so if our founding fathers weren't right all along, what has to hit you in the head before you realize something was incoming? Because I'm pretty sure a bunch of you, it would, not you guys, but look around you when you're anywhere. When you're driving around and you see someone with a Biden bumper sticker still on their vehicle, if I was that fucking stupid in the first place, by this point in time, I would have, if I had to, I would have tied a rope around the bumper and then around a tree and then nailed it until that thing came right off of there. But there's a lot of really stupid people, and at this point in time, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't even go. Well, you know what? They probably got manipulated by the news. No, anybody voting for Biden as of this moment in time is just flat out a complete and utter idiot. So Trump getting rid of the federal income tax. And I've already seen some economists respond to this, saying that it's brilliant because people are like, well, Jesus, how is us libtards going to make our money if we can't tax the fuck out of Americans? Tariffs. You want to get America back into the game of producing shit? If you over there, you want to keep bringing in your goddamn cheap piece of shit China this and China that, you're going to pay major tariffs. You are going to pay to support this economy. I mean, like I said, I've already seen people, I don't remember who it was. It was one of those, I saw it on the internet, Smile Money, so I know it's true. But they were, somebody was talking about this, and they said that they had heard somebody who a lot of times either runs liberal or at a bare minimum he runs neutral, and even he had to admit what a plan to get this country back to being great, back to being to quote Hornet Fixer, And I like the talking heads on the liberal side talking about how Biden's got this debate in the bag. It hasn't even happened yet. What does it tell you? And one of the concessions was they had to. The Biden camp in the negotiations said they had to be seated. He doesn't have the fucking stamina to stand for the length of a debate. And yet... Oh, I'm sorry. Here's my impersonation of Biden. This way, Mr. President. Mr. President, this way. Mr. Oh, fuck, just let him go. Sharky says Alpha 7 reverse kill stealing in case my last shot was a miss. A7 is a miss. Then he says, first you call EMT shot B7 a hit. You always believe me first. And then he says a few minutes later you call Matt Davis shot B7. Call B7 a hit. Then you call Matt's a miss. What? Oh yes, there was alcohol involved. Yes. Yeah, I don't know what I said. But it was obviously you know now it was a hit. Part of your strategy of success, may I say. Rich Huff says, cheers all. Richie Poe, happy Father's Day. Sharky, cheers Rich. Oh, and of course Sharky. So, let's see, going off of what I know. Not sure about multi-gunman or Mike. As far as I know. I know Sharky, bad? He's the man of the town. He's probably got kids all over the place. David says, celebrating the 4 B's. Beer, bullets, babes, and books. Nice. Oh, yeah. Now that's down to 2 comments. See, we've already. I only have like a minute and a half, and I've already tied yesterday. I don't know why I'm putting this back on here. Not to mention, evidently, every time it's in the safe and the gun next to it hits it, it turns the laser on. That's got to go with me. He didn't shoot that, neither have I. A better made Glock. Oh, and Jolson put treats in the fridge. Jolson, to be totally honest, from this distance, I'm not even 100%. Looks like liver. But he also refilled the fridge. Okay, yes, why not? Salty, happy Naked Father's Day. I know that he is a papa, so happy Father's Day to him. The last comment as of this moment in time is Wade saying happy Father's Day, and I also know for a fact that Wade is a proud papa. He's probably more than proud. He basically got to retire because he had kids and started a business, and now they run the business, and they also realize the business is better off with him staying at home. I mean, heck, if I had started a business and my Christine and Sam were, say, running it, and they got so annoyed with me that they actually preferred that I retire, that'd be okay. Okay, so somewhere down here is a fucking holster. And a vicious rumor about a couple of mags. Those weren't the two that went to Matt, right? That's all. Ow. Frustrating, just doesn't get it done. You know, I was going through my stuff. I was trying to find a holster for something else, and I find one for a gun that's for a gun that I don't have anymore, and I was like, hey, I know someone that has this, and next time I send stuff his way, I thought I put it out in a visible spot. But as of this very moment in time, I have more than an hour and a half of time dedicated to just looking for the thing I have not been able to find. Okay, I guess it Mr. 27, which I believe I got 2 comments from him after I started, but I don't think he had any comments, so these are unclub related, so I'm going to read them right now. He says 7th, and then he says, nice intro, Brew Bomi band. Yeah. Yeah, so again, I apologize. Last night's brew review should have been up. Well, let's see, the whole goal was to get it taken care of. I believe, well, anybody that got hearted, less than an hour. I mean, it was unlike the laptop, the upstairs computer renders a video so much faster. transfers it off of, well, of course, it's going to transfer it off of this card versus the transfer rate between the Note 9 or the OnePlus 9 Pro. Obviously, the transfer rate on these cards are much faster. But all said and done, that video should have been live before 6 p.m. last night. Instead, it was not live until 9:30, 10 o'clock. Like, trust me, conniving, just a terrible plan to have waited just so that I only had like 14 comments today. No, that was not my plan. Like I said, I normally just see when you're not, if you've uploaded a YouTube video, you know that there's the main page, and then there's the next page about monetization, then there's the next page where you can add the cards at the end and the recommended video at the end, and they added a whole bunch of shit in there, like closed captioning. It used to be like 3 things, and now it's like all these extra. You can add links to products, you can do this, fuck all that. Especially fuck all that on this channel, because I would just go next, monetization, nope, next, that screen, fuck that, next to the next one, and then there was the checks page, next, over to, and then it's publish, and normally I just hit the publish button, but somehow I was just moving so fast because I was also I don't remember what I was even doing. I think we were watching a movie, or we were watching a television show, and I just came in the kitchen to refill my glass of ice water, and I'm like, oh, the video's done. Hit OK on render, close the Corel, and then boom, 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 boom through select the link to the video, add the thumbnail, and then literally just click, 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 and I missed a click. There's a possibility, if it wasn't for Sharky, I would have come down here and started setting things up and went to pull up the comments and saw that there was none. Haven't done that yet, but close to it. I'll have like 14 hours, and hopefully I won't be driving all the way down there in the rain. See, she's okay. This one, the body's okay. She looks like she's probably very tall. The boobs are fake. And the face is, I mean, she looks like she could suck the chrome off of a 57 Chevy bumper. But other than that, I have her in here because she gets shared amongst the group a lot. So evidently someone thinks she's good looking. Me? No, I don't. She looks like a MILF. She looks like you just got done fixing the garage door opener. You painted her shed and tantalized her with the pickle. Now you're leaving. And as she goes, "Have a good day, Bill," and you turn and go, "Uh-huh." I don't know why, but Rich, you thought that the filthy was a little high on the sodium. I've never really gotten that out of filthy. Evidently, I maybe dilute it more than you. Life hack. write that down. This seems real high in sodium. I didn't really get that out of the green olive. Bad says hi, clubbers. He'd be the first in the club, and unless somebody else shows up, I might be embarrassed to say that all that I really give a shit about in this is the weapon, but that's just me. And bad with the last comment, Eric's cranking this stuff out fast lately. Well, I don't know if you just mean that I fucked up and this one didn't post until a few hours ago. Oof. 45 minutes. Lights green. The trap is clean. Here, hang on while we discuss this. You can just watch the girls. Forgot to grab my snit. She looks like what's her name from Beetlejuice? What's her name? She actually famous actress that ended up getting a charge for shoplifting or something. I mean, that's just... Then again, a lot of people pick up unlawful shenanigans, not because of maybe what it is, but because of the thrill of seeing that if you can get away with it. I mean, I may or may not have acted out in several ways after my parents went through their divorce. And I know I personally may or may not have done shit that to do it for the luck of being able to do it. Yeah, I guess I'd rather drive in a downpour as opposed to have to unload a truck in it. He's got a fucking answer for everything. Okay, those are... Ooh, looks tasty. I guess the question is, are you planning on being home each night? You know, my brew review bitch. Unfortunately, there is zero chance of, how do we say, quiet. If Jolson is going to be there for each review, thank me now. This is off the Stranahans that I got from Rich. I mean, we could just sit here all day if you want. Okay, one last... Okay, well, what time is it? I will be packing up the shit show to hit the road. Oh, I know, David. I said I was going to bring your book. I suppose I'll bring it. I don't know how much I'll get to it. I mean, seriously, on a typical night, if Jolson doesn't... God damn, I love suspenders. If Jolson doesn't blow in until 7:30, I mean, there was some nights that we were... This week, everybody's home, so there's going to be no going out. So, home-cooked meals. Probably a lot better for me than the going out part too. But there was nights that we weren't back home until like 9:30, or 8:30, 8:40. Almost 9 o'clock one time, and then we do the brew review, and he's gotta, he leaves at somewhere between 4 and 4:30 in the morning. Hey, I work for myself. I can, all I have to do is get up and stroll across the yard. Especially this whole week. Actually, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm going to be absolutely 13 or a 14, this week or tomorrow, I'll probably be out of here between 6:15 and 6:30 tomorrow morning. So I won't be down there doing anything stupid early. But it was 2 weeks ago, so everybody was home. Try to not. I mean, they don't care. It's like if the kids are gonna sleep in, that's their problem, not ours. But yeah, obviously the first thing on my agenda when I get down there tomorrow is a light sanding, or what normally we just call a quick knockdown of the first coat, and then another coat, and it will take me almost the entire day to coat that room. It also depends on how ballsy I get when you're doing inside corners. Usually it works out nicer to be able to do one side, all of one side, and then about the time that you got the very last inside, but the time you get everything done, then you can come back and do the other half. Sometimes I'll do both at the exact same time. I've gotten to the point where it's not too bad. Now, if you're using drywall tools, every now and then we borrow a set where you actually have a gun that's filled, and you can do inside corners, like one of the ones that we had. You can do both the entire inside corner with one machine. From that one was cool. It's expensive shit, and a shitload of fun to clean up when you're all done. My favorite part was filling it. You had a pump, like an old-fashioned water pump, one last check before we go. Even Schmucky, aka McLean, can't bitch about this one. An hour. So, okay, my recommendation on the spooky horseradish is I actually like the green olive a little bit more. I don't know if it's the sodium level on this or if it's a little bit of the spiciness or what they're using to make it a little zesty is coming through as kind of salty, but sugar, honey, hot sauce, cayenne pepper, black powder, celery salt, prepared horseradish. It's got a... It doesn't really... I don't really see anything in here that... Shit, Christine might even... She doesn't like Bloody Marys, but... It's got some au naturel shit, so... I'd have to mix the two of them together at a later date. Okay, gonna check this one last time. Alright, that's all. We'll see you from the Southern Man Cave tomorrow. So, cheers.